Good morning. You are cooking in the kitchen with the Spice Gal, and this morning we are making, what are we making? Almond flour pancakes. Okay, so what you're going to need is you're going to need some almond flour, fresh farm eggs from our local guy. You can get them from your local guy. You're going to use some, well, this is Almond Breeze, which I buy different brands, so it doesn't matter. Some almond milk or water, pure vanilla extract, salt, doesn't have to be pink salt, but we like pink salt in our house. Apple Pie Delight by the Spice Gal. This will be available after March 22nd. You can add this to literally any fruit concoction. It's called Apple Pie Delight because I like to mix it with cut up apples that I cook in some water in a pan, kind of steam them a little bit, put a little bit of this in with some stevia, and oh my gosh, healthy apple pie. Anyway, my sons decided that they wanted blueberry this morning. You can pick any fruit, like I said, put apple in there, put whatever you want in there. But that's what we're doing this morning. Very first thing we're going to do is whisk up our eggs. So it's going to call for 2 eggs. Yep. Ooh. I'm all kinds of messy this morning, aren't I? Quickly. Okay, so we've got that. We're going to whisk those up. You can do all of this by hand, but if you have a KitchenAid, use it, or any kind of mixer. Okay, now it's going to call for 1 3/4 cup of almond flour. We're going to go ahead and put that in. All right, 1 3/4 cup done. All right, salt. What we need is salt. 1/2 teaspoon of salt. I'm not going there. And you can put all this in now that your eggs are mixed. Teaspoon of salt. All right, you're going to put your the Apple Pie Delight in. I'd say go at least starting off with 1/2 teaspoon. You might need a little more. We're going to go with 1/2 teaspoon. And you can add this, kind of taste one pancake, and if you need to add some more in, you can absolutely do that. And we're going to go 1 teaspoon of vanilla. 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla. Alright. You can add some honey or something if you like them really sweet. My kids don't anymore. Since we've started this clean eating, healthy lifestyle, my kids don't need everything super, super sweet anymore. We're going to start with that. Mix that through just a second. Okay. And here's where we're going to put the 2/3 cup of almond milk or water. And pour that in slowly. Alright, maybe. We'll do it on the side so you can kind of see. Alright, now we're going to let that mix for a second. Alright, about halfway through, you just want to get in there with a spatula and get all those dry ingredients off the sides, push them down. Alright. Okay. Mix that up, and I'm going to throw in these blueberries at the same time. Put in as many as you like, as little or as much as you like. If it gets a little runny due to the blueberries getting mashed up, you might want to add just a little bit of extra flour. I'm probably not going to have to do that with this mixture though. My boys like a lot of that. There we go. Okay, so since my family is big into healthy eating, we're going to use the Vitamix today just to mix up some blueberries and a tiny bit of maple syrup as kind of a drizzle over the pancakes. I've got a big mess in this corner, sorry guys. What is going on? Oh, it would help if one would actually plug this in. Oh, yep. Essentially want to do here is you see all these little black, I guess what would you call them, the outside of the blueberries, the fibrous shell. It's not really a shell. Skin. There you go. Cameraman's smarter than his wife this morning. It's because I'm not awake yet, haven't had my coffee. Okay, but we want to pulverize that, and it will happen. I just don't have a whole lot in here, so it'll take a minute. Alright, so we've got our mixture. I'm actually using a tortilla pan on here. I'm going to give that a whirl because usually I'm fighting with the sides of a pan. But you want to heat it up to on medium-high heat, and then you're just going to get whatever size scoop you want. You're supposed to use 1/8 of the mixture, but that's not going to cut it for my boys, so we're going to see how this does. Heat that up till you start to see some little bubbles, and then we're going to flip it. Alright, I've just flipped that. This is going to be ready to go in a minute. Got a little brown because I was talking to the cameraman instead of doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Got another one cooking over here from my other son. Oh yeah. Alright, so we're getting ready to plate that up. Ooh. Not the greatest, roundest, perfectest looking pancake in the planet, but my children will love this. Okay. So here we go. We're going to put some of that blueberry compote, or whatever you want to call it, on there for my son that we made in that Vitamix, and ready to serve.